What is up, everybody? MonkeyPuzzle here, and welcome to episode number 14, playing ARK Aberration. I'm having a great time. I'm over here in my greenhouse base in the blue bioluminescent marsh, my little blue botanical garden, which is about to get even fancier soon. But first, I'm going to start off with what was the second half of the last episode. I had done some additions here, played around with the greenhouse part a little bit, added some more beds, added some plumbing, and introduced you guys to the whole thing in general. And then I went on a little adventure. So I'm not going to show you the whole adventure because it got pretty long, but it was pretty exciting. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to bring you right back. So it's time to go out and get some tames, I think. Now that we've done those few things, looking for Ankies and Shinehorns. Now, my amount of choice for going out in the world is the Carcinos, because very few things bother me while I'm on it. It's just other Carcinos, rock drakes, and I guess the nameless as well. But we can go out with a minimum of fighting. And just before I left, I also grabbed some of these plant Z grenades, which I haven't made very good use of yet. We did play with them once on video, but they're like flashbang grenades, which will stun things if we need to. So those might be kind of useful. I'm also going to be grabbing more beetles, which are all over the place. They're not a problem, because we want to make this greenhouse, one of its dual purposes is to be a major source of oil production. Ooh, and I got to keep track of this. Just a little south of me looks like there's some actual crystal nodes. All well protected with those little frost mushrooms, but actual crystal nodes are pretty rare. Ooh, and I see an Anki over there already. Let's see what level it is. So yeah, this area is where the Ankis are. Like in a fight with a Titanoboa. Killed him already, you jerk. Oh, it couldn't have been very high level. Search is still on. And the Ravagers just ignore me. So do the Megalos. If I was going around on Ravagers, I'd be having to fight everything. This guy would be picking me up, tossing me around. And one thing as I cruise around is I am very aware that the only thing that's keeping me from constantly battling Nameless is my glow pet on my shoulder. So I got to make sure to keep it charged up, because it is pleading of charge all the time, and I don't want it to go out at all, because I will definitely be getting in Nameless fights if I do. So I just have to remember to charge up like that every once in a while. Here is a rock drake right here. It's all cloaked, and it is definitely going to aggress on us. So I've been able to handle everyone so far. We just get into this little battle like this where it bites me as fast as it can, and I double claw slam it as fast as I can. And so far, it has worked out just fine. I could go in that bag and grab a scale, but I don't know why I need to. And there is an explorer note right there. So since we're out killing things, I guess it's as good a time as any. Get it. Mei Ling is inscrutable to me, but I guess I can always look up a translation later. Well, I finally came across another Anki. This one is just level 12. That was level 48. I could get that one if I had to. I'd like to do better. And I could just get an egg from the ones I have, but I do want to at least have officially tamed one from the wild source, because I didn't with the ones I have now. So I'm going to keep looking. I'd like to do better than that if I can. Oh, whoa, and here's something I have not run into. This is a seeker. They're kind of bat-like. At first I thought, whoa, is there a bat? And they're attracted to light. So if I'd left my light on, I would have had a much harder time killing it. That's the first time I had to deal with one of those, so just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, look, there's another one over there, too. Yeah, I think I'm getting towards the bad area, the radiation zone. I can see some red crystals up there, which I have not found this entrance to the area over there. I do have a radiation suit on, so I should be able to venture further, although it's a little beyond the scope of what I was trying to do today. Ooh, and that was a 168. No matter, though, because you can't tame the wild ones. Well, since I'm here, I'm going to take a little peek up here and see what's going on. The taming an Enki and some Shinehorns is not that exciting, so I guess you guys will be fine if I do those in between episodes. And also making a cooker. So let's go check these out real quick. We got a couple more seekers after us. Oh look, if I turn the light off, they lose interest entirely. Oh, but then we get some nameless. So it's kind of like damned if you do and damned if you don't. Might as well get this over with. They don't seem that bad if you got your light off. But yeah, if we had something really bad that I needed to turn my light off. Oh, look at that. We've got a Prolovia. What a trip. I didn't know those were in the map. Okay. Got a Spino up there. Hanging out in the Badlands. Fighting Carnos. So these big ones. Oh, we got Nameless over there. Gotta keep turning your light on and off. At least it gets a little charge up every time I turn it off for the Seekers. If we were trying to tame a Rock Drake, we could be building up on some Nameless Venom. I'm not sure if I got any so far yet. Okay, now the Nameless come out. You can see how this is gonna go. I'm assuming that these big red ones I'm not going to be able to harvest, and I don't see any small red crystals right now. Get a view of where we're at. That pink stuff apparently is molten element. It looks like I'm going to hit the end of the road up here. So just wanted to show you guys, this is a little beyond where I've gone so far. Looks like there's something up there that we could go to. I don't know if I can reach it on my crab. But yeah, this is... I've only got one radiation suit left because I let an Arthropleura get too close to me a little earlier. Oh, look at this. We can get up here. Take one more peek. Oh, God. Okay. Scary. That's the first one of those I've seen. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Holy moly. We do not want to get tossed into the pink stuff. Holy. My light is on. So hopefully we can handle ourselves. Wow. This must be a Reaper King. He's got the tail swing. So far, the health on my crab is holding up. I want to get over here so that if he knocks me back, I won't get knocked down into the pink. Oh boy. This thing is scary. Very large. Got a lot of health. See if we can get an idea of the level. I can't see anything on it. But it is taking a lot of hits. I'm not seeing any damage on it. We'll try this for a little bit more, and if not, we're gonna run. I have a feeling that it would follow me, though. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely my first encounter with one of these, but I guess we had to get that over with anyway. It's got that whole poisonous glow around it. Ooh, and it's shooting stuff at me. I don't know what else to do, but this keeps slamming at it. Not sure what color its blood is. Not seeing a whole lot of damage on it. Getting backed into a corner here. I don't know the techniques. Let's run. Get a little further away. If nothing else, let's see if we can do this by a plant Z. If we can get near one, just so we can have the ability to heal up. He's helping me. Wow. Yeah, I don't see any plant Zs, but I would like to fight near one if I can. Now we've got the Seekers in the mix. Oh god. Run away. And when you're getting attacked, you can't run. I did not want to lose this crab. I do have to turn my light off for a second in order to get the Seekers out of the mix. Oh, what happened? Oh, I think I got knocked off by a Perlovia. Oh god. I'm not on the crab. Oh boy. That did not go well. I may lose my really nice crab. Holy moly. I'm gonna get all my guys. Where am I? Oh god. I'm gonna see if I can get all of... I don't know where I am here. My Ravagers, and see if I can go. Hopefully my crab is defending itself. Where the heck am I? I'm over here. Okay. I'm going to respawn and see how fast I can get out there. Alright. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed watching me die to that Reaper. It was really the Perlovia that messed things up, because I have no idea still if my crab could have taken that Reaper, where that fight was going to go. But he obviously paid off that Perlovia to jump me and knock me off the crab, and it was all bad from there. I skipped the whole recovery part because even though it was kind of exciting, it was just a debacle. I spent, multiple times respawning, trying to get back there. And the problem was that I didn't have another glow pet that I wanted to risk. I only had the blue Shinehorn that was here, and I didn't want to lose that because I wanted to breed it. And without a glow pet, it's all bad. The nameless are just always mobbing you, and it's endless. But I did manage to finally get 3 of the 4 of my dogs back. One of them, one of the Havocs, one of the girls, Havoc 5, is totally glitched out there. She's just like stuck in the air on her side, and I can't move her, I can't ride her, I can't punch her, can't do anything. So I just went and checked again. She's still out there. Anyway, the irony was that I went out to find Shinehorns and Ankies, and it wasn't until I came back at the end, like limping back, had managed to bring 3 of the 4 dogs back. I did manage to save Her Majesty Claveria Hayes too. I guess when I went out of render each time, the fight stopped and it would resume each time I came back. And honestly, the only thing that really saved us is that finally, well, I just realized she has like little straps right there around her little appendages. That's really weird. Anyway, the Reaper basically went away. I don't know where it went. And if it was still there, it would have been all bad. So we'll see. So when I encounter a Reaper again, we'll find out if the crab or the Ravagers can actually take it if I'm in range with the glow light or I got a charge lantern on it. Clearly it doesn't go anywhere without that. But anyway, as I was saying, as I was limping back just around the corner right there, wouldn't you know it, there was a 174 ank just right there in my neighborhood. Of course, it wasn't there when it left, but it was when I came back. And I also got a 132 Shinehorn. So I've been busy with that. It was a female, so I managed to breed it with, let me see, the blue one that Mikey gave me, which is kind of sinking into this storage crate here. And I finally got it so that I can consistently breed the blue ones, coming out pretty decently high level at 180. Honestly, I didn't look at the stats or record them. I just wanted blue ones that are pretty decent. And yeah, so now I'm getting Shinehorns all over here. I'm going to station them all around the base because these weren't doing the job. I did get a comment in the last episode. Sorry, I have to look up who left it again. But it was that these shine 3 building blocks out, but they don't go through walls. So it's not shining out there. And then I guess this would block it a little bit, so it wouldn't make it right over here, I guess. Although the angle's pretty wide, it should shine out to like along that line. I mean, you think as long as I could see it, it would still be shining. Anyway, I need more to keep the guys out. And then I've just been making some more upgrades here now too. Using the Anki, I've been harvesting metal. I am going to upgrade to an industrial forge, but I'm getting tons of metal. I need either a wood gatherer or just to make some more spark powder to be able to grind stuff up, or yeah, just get the industrial forge and I'll run it with gas because I'm getting plenty of oil now from the beetles. I bet if I do this, there's even more oil right now. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, so you know, it comes in increments. That is like 80, 83 at a time. That's pretty good. That would take a lot of trilobite killing to get that much, so it is definitely building up. So I'll be able to run things on gas, no problem. And then over here, let me show you the other upgrade. I'll show you when we get there. Not that big of a deal, but very useful. Keeping an eye out on the crabs too, because I want to get another high level one. Arahli wants to do an adventure getting rock drakes with crabs, and so I don't want to risk Her Majesty Claveria Haze, so I got to get another one that I'm not as attached to at this point. But I've been putting these out for gas balls, so these little gas cap collectors, and those have got me in the gas ball business. I've got another one over here, so this guy, and then right now let's go ahead and put on the third, and it's gonna, there's really no point in it. I'm gonna have more congealed gas balls than I can ever use, but hey, that's good, right, when you got plenty. So let me see, in here in my inventory somewheres I have this, so that's what they look like before you put them down. And it takes some red gems, which is my limiting resource at this point, is the red gems. I'm getting them, I'm stealing them from roll rats at this point, but eventually we'll make it a little further into the red zone and actually have our own source of them. So there it is. That's capped. It also keeps it from being toxic. Good thing. I got another one of these guys over here. So yeah, I have to put this episode together, see how much time we have left, and either I'll come back to sign out or we'll do a little bit more depending on where the time is. You guys already know right now. I don't know yet because I still have to do those edits to put in the previous adventure. So I'll see you in a second. Well, I still haven't done the editing yet to know exactly where I am in the episode. We're probably getting towards the end. But I was going around looking for utility tames, and my little Shinehorn, most of the time when it glows like this, it's been a wild goose chase. About 3 out of the last 5 times, I couldn't even find the thing that was glowing. But this time, it paid off. It alerted me to this guy. We got a 180 roll rat. So I wasn't sure I was going to get a roll rat for the blue biome, but it would be very handy to have this guy to get wood. So I'm going to go ahead and tame him up. I got to get some honey and make it happen, but I just wanted to show you. It looks like it's stuck there too, which is really convenient. We're just on the path down into the blue biome, and I also discovered Witman's base up there, but I won't show it off right now. Anyway, I'm going to tame this thing up, and I will be back. And I came back to the cliff platform base for a minute to get a Dodie. I bred up these two. In the wild, I think I got this one at a 168, and this one was a 174. And I was really happy because they came out as twins, and I got the blue color. So, looking really good. And then this one is a female and a male. So I bred them up once, and so now I have another replacement. So I'm going to take the male of this one, and he is going to go down to the blue biome with me, and he'll match just perfectly. Hopefully I can get off here without falling down. And then downstairs, actually real quick, I'm also pulled out a new lead dog. It's now going to be TAC 2 because I didn't want to bring my lead dog I've been using because I'm really attached to her and it's dangerous down there. So I'm got another one saddled up, and then I got another Havoc to replace the female that's stuck down there. Still hasn't died, but Havoc 5 I think is out of action permanently. So I needed another female in order to keep my clone army mate boosted well enough. There's one other over there, but I didn't want to have to pay attention. And then over here on this guy, I've got some stuff that I'm importing or exporting, as the case may be. Stuff from here that's hard to get over there. So I'm bringing tree sap and green gems and silica pearls, all things that I could use down there. So let's go on downstairs, and before we go back and sign out over there, I've got one more thing I want to show you over here in the cliff platform land. Gotta head on down. And so when I came back here, I was surprised to find another gift from Orr. He has left us some Megalosauruses. And they got a nice blue belly. So the blue theme is going on. He says, mix it up and see what you can get. Some good stats. Thanks for the dogs. And in here is an egg that's a cross of each of these. So there's two females, a 187 and a 203. And this one is 203 as well. So that's pretty cool indeed. And I gave him a set of my clone army dogs, 2 breeding pairs, because I was trying to pay him back for all the things that he has given me. But I guess he's not going to let me get out of debt. Not that we really count it that way, but thank you, Orr. So I'm going to take these with me, and we'll hatch them down there. I'll probably need to make air conditioners, but I got silica pearls. So I'm moving on in to the electronic age over there anyway. So let's just put these on TAC 2. Anyway, I'm going to get myself back there, and we'll sign out at the blue base again. One other thing I meant to do is, on the way back, there's these pitcher plants by the river, and I've heard that these are a source of plant species X. Now, I don't know if I can get them by hand, but I don't have anything with me that can actually harvest. So if it doesn't work this way, I'll have to come back. But I've never used plant species X, but I'm thinking that over at my greenhouse base, since it is a greenhouse and there is plenty of fertilizer and we got the farmer and everything to keep it stocked up with fertilizer, it would be really handy there because I'm constantly under attack over there. And with Structures Plus, you can actually program Plant Species X to only attack certain species of animals, because I hate killing any wild animal. I can't stand the sight of corpses all over the place from perfectly peaceful animals. So the fact that I can program it to get specific ones will be really cool. Whether I'm going to get the seed or not, I don't know, and I don't know if it would show in that list over there. So let's see if we got it yet. Doesn't look like it. If I do get it, you guys will know where it came from, though. Hey, Symbol's got her animals parked over there, so I borrowed her stego. My guys are just right there. And with the first swipe, it said I got one. There it is. We got a plant species X seed. See if I can do it again. Not that time. Hey, there it is. We got 5 of them in that swipe. So it is a real thing. So that's awesome. We got our seed. Now to turn the vanilla plant species X seeds into S plus ones, I gotta make the converter. Let's make that up and do it. Alright, let's just throw this down somewhere for now. I'm going to need to do some housekeeping, especially because I'm going to make some fridges and some air conditioners and all kinds of stuff in between the episodes. But we put all these in here, and then what do we do? Convert all to S+. There we go. Aha, I think I got it. There is an engram that needs to be learned. And then we should be able to do this. And yes, they are now S+ plant species X. Alright, I just threw down a couple large crop plots here at the entrance because the bad guys tend to run up here. And just being up here, you can hear them growling and making a fuss. So hopefully this is going to deal with that. We'll see. And Trigger Pug wants the cords to my blue base. I'll get those for him in a second. Let me just go ahead and do that. Hopefully the farmer can find this, and he did indeed. So that's great. We have a surplus now of fertilizer. Let's go ahead and plant this up. Didn't leave me a spot. There we go. And then now, not sure. I think it has to grow. No, we can. It might need to grow before I can do the settings. So I'll get that going. That's going to take some time. I think I need to sign off for this episode at this point. So next episode I will show you how I set these up. And I will figure out how to do that. I think they just have to mature. I do need to do a finishing touch with you guys and go ahead and hide that stuff. And then to sign off, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. And that was this. It is a featherlight, and it is gorgeous. Look at the colors on that. So we saw one fly by just before we ran into the Reaper. I didn't tame it then, and then when I needed one, I couldn't find it. But then at the end, when I went and reclaimed my dogs and the Reaper was gone, fortunately, I found this one. And it's super low level one. It was like a level 1, literally, I think. But it's still very cool. So I have it just to have it. And these, if we get it on follow, are the one that can fly. And so it'll actually follow you around. And you can actually wear another glow pet while you have this one. They're absolutely gorgeous. So we'll get a higher level one soon enough. But that, you know, we can actually take out. This one doesn't have much health. It doesn't have much charge. But it's just a nice little showpiece to have here. So we've got 3 out of the 4 glow pets now. Still need to get a glow tail. There you are. But there's a cave for that. So I may do that cave soon. I might do it solo. I might do it with friends. We'll see. But for now, this is MonkeyPuzzle. I'm going to sign out. And thank you for watching until the end of this episode. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Who wants to check out the view? That is why I need the plant species X.